What's going on? Welcome to another edition of Bone TV. I'm Chris, and with me is Kevin with Candlebox. Kevin, how you doing, brother?
Good, man. How are you?
Hey, doing really good. Obviously, you guys have played in St. Louis and Kansas before, Missouri, but is this your first time to Southeast Missouri?
No, I mean, I think, we've been around this area quite a bit. We've never played Scott City. I can't, I don't even been doing this 20 some odd years, man. So many cities, but this is the first time to Scott City and first time playing a Harley Davidson dealership. So
Cool.
it should be a lot of fun.
Cool. Your new album, Love Stories and Other Musings, has just come out this year. It's got a lot of great tracks on there. When I was talking with you on the phone a couple of days ago, you were telling me that each and every Candlebox album is different in each way. How's this one different from the other Candlebox albums?
Well, with this record, I think as a band we've grown a lot as musicians, but as people as well as songwriters and artists. And we also understand our contemporaries now, kind of where our life is leading us. Candlebox was never really like a heavy metal band. We've always kind of been a band that's been able to kind of cross over into the alternative market, and even with Far Behind and songs like that crossing over to Top 40 Hot AC. So I think with this record, we understood we were growing up as people as well as a band, and we wanted to make a record that was a little bit more accessible to an audience that we probably hadn't reached in quite some time. And I think as you get older and you have children, you also kind of lose the angry side of things. And,
Yeah.
my ears are constantly ringing, so if I can play something that's not going to cause my ears to ring for a little bit, I'll do that. But it just is a record that's a little bit more about the songs. It's a little bit more about the melody. It's a little bit more about the space and the patience in between music and the notes. And that's not something we've ever done, really. We've always kind of tried to cram as much into the song as we could and kick you in the teeth, and then, oh, here's a ballad. Whereas this set is a record that's got a lot more of, there's a lot of room in this song. There's a lot of melody in the song. There's a lot of space for this song to breathe, and that's the first time we made a record like this.
One of the first singles is called "Believe in It." It's a very cool track and kind of different from your kind of typical Candlebox stuff. It's got a little bit of a groove to it, man. I dig it.
Yeah, well, with that song, it's funny. Pete brought that down to a rehearsal in LA. We were writing for a week, and he started jamming on it. It instantly made me feel like a Jackson 5 track, because I'm playing that counter guitar that goes up, that's my structure. So it makes that song kind of move like this, and it felt really kind of 70s R&B to me. Even though it's a rock track, it just has kind of that classic 70s rhythm and blues pop movement to it, and it's got a little bit of funk in it, and it was interesting. I didn't know how the song was going to end up, but we wrote the song in about an hour, and then the lyrics maybe an hour and a half later. So we had that song done, and we left it alone until we got in the studio with Ken, and then Ken made some changes to a couple of the arrangement pieces of the song, and we had it, and it was done.
Yeah.
And it's written for my son Jasper. It's about the things in life that he's going to experience if he chooses to make music his career. He's got to do it 110%. That's what my dad told me when I was a little kid, and it always kind of stuck with me.
So there's 9 new songs on the new album, but you guys also reworked a lot of your classics too, right?
Yeah, we did the re-records. They were initially done for Guitar Hero game.
Oh, cool.
And then that didn't come out, so our manager's like, well, look, you've got the tracks, you can put them out there for relicensing and whatnot. And that was a real challenge, though. I tell you, we've 20 years later to try and recapture Far Behind and You and Change and Cover Me. Simple Essence is a different kind of track for us. It's a kind of song that you can do that way, and then we did it on the record. But those 4 songs are so instrumental to our career and the life of Candlebox, what we've become. To go back and redo those songs is a real challenge. I don't sing like that. We don't play like that. We don't even have the same gear anymore.
Right.
So it was all about trying to make as much out of those songs as we could to be relevant to how they were recorded, but it was also kind of giving them a little bit more of a modern feel to it. And I think we did a pretty good job of it, but it was challenging. I don't think I'd ever want to do it again with the other records. It's definitely tough.
So you got the show tonight in Scott City here at Boot Hill Harley Davidson. What is up next for you guys here in 2012?
We got more shows. We head to South America with Creed in November for a couple weeks, which will be a lot of fun. And we go to Europe next year, Australia next year. God only knows, man. We'll be out for probably a good another year on this record, and hoping that we can capture as many people as we can.
Now, if people want information, maybe they want to buy some of your old classic albums, maybe they want the new album, Love Stories and Other Musings, where can they go?
Well, you can get it on iTunes or Amazon.com if you want a hard copy. Amazon sells the hard copies of all 5 Candlebox records, including Into the Sun, which came out in 2008. You can get the best of on there. You can get it from our web store on candleboxrocks.com. We also run the Facebook page. We run the Twitter account. So that's us tweeting you when you tweet us, whatever that means.
Kevin, we appreciate your time, sir. Thank you so much. If you need more information on Candlebox, go to candleboxrocks.com. For Kevin, Chris, this is Bone TV. Peace.